Hands. Come on. Move down. Go. Rock out! behind you.
I probably could get a yell out at this time if I had to. But I find it was awfully hard like this because it's one time during the year that I say a lot of good things, I hope. And that's often enough. Before I talk about the players, I'd like to say my job would not be possible, I don't think, this year without two people with the same name who I don't think are kin to each other, and that's Roy Elliott and Angela Elliott. Both of those people do an awful lot of things for me, for the school, and for me personally, and I really appreciate that. Also, I'd like to thank, before I get started on the players, all the coaches' wives and or husbands, whichever applies. As most people may or may not know, they sometimes take what we bring home in the way of anger and criticism and whatnot. Sometimes we don't think about them, and I'd like to thank them at this time. Now, as far as our players go, I'd like to introduce them one at a time. The people that are talking while I'm talking, I may embarrass you in front of everybody, so I wouldn't do it if I were you. I'm not as nice as some people. Can you hear me okay in the back? Yes. Thank you. If you would just stand up, gentlemen, and remain standing at this time. J.R. Judge, an 8th grader. J.R., you clean up nice. James, Junior Justin. Rob O'Kelly. Chris Gant. Nick Price, D'Angelo Burke, Buddy Foster, Stephen Davis, Jamie Insane Gaines, Insane not here, can't believe. Rob Taylor, McFarland. Okay, if these guys would sit down, most of them are 8th graders this year. On the 8th grade team, Mara's actually a 7th grader on the 8th grade team. On the 8th grade team, we had 2 7th graders. We ended up having several 7th graders get to go with us, but 2 7th graders really contributed quite a bit during the year. I'd like them to stand up. That's Keith Trimble. 8th grade from day one. He played for us last year as a 6th grader on the 7th grade team. He was on 8th grade the whole time. Played quite a bit. I love every game. Made a good contribution for us. So Laura Fleetwood. Came up with us nice looking fella, he's not that funny looking. So anyway, I got Lamar. Lamar moved up and helped us at the end of the year, and I got to say about Lamar that when I got him and had that name Fleetwood, I had to ask him if he had any relatives played for me before, and he had. Had a cousin, uncle, I can't remember which it is. played for us at Dillon Junior High. I love getting these guys years later who either had their parents or their uncles or something like that, and Mark's been a good one. Also, I'd like to introduce two managers who stayed with me all year and did a good job. That's Bob Swanson and Ben Leonard. Been with me about 11 years now. Been around every game since he was 3 months old. So I think he learned something. I don't know. I'm going to struggle through this, guys. I don't know what is really fair to y'all. I can't seem to think tonight, but what I'm saying nothing I ought to about you. If I don't, just excuse me. I'm just doing the best I can. This award is the only trophy that I give. Everything else is a plaque. I've always liked plaques the best, but I started 2 years ago, I think, telling them that we were trying to have a free throw incentive of some kind to better our free throw shooting. And I said, we will give one trophy during the year, and that will be the free throw award. And we run a contest all year. All during the season, we have a contest every day of practice. And whoever comes out the winner at the end of the year gets the only trophy that we give. And this year, it was a hot contest. We have a definite cutoff date, and they know ahead of time when that will be. And we had a close contest. It went down, I think, to the last day. And this guy had been ahead for like 12 or 13 days at the beginning of the year. Then he fell behind. Another guy was ahead for like 11 or 12 days. It came down to the last day, and he came back and claimed the free throw award. He's also can shoot the three-pointer pretty good. I've seen many times. That's J.R. Judge. Next award is called Most Improved Award, which we generally, sometimes we don't give the same exact awards year after year, but some of them are every year. Most Improved you generally have. I try not to give an award if I don't have a person that fits it. If I didn't have a Most Improved player, we wouldn't be giving a Most Improved player. But we definitely have one this year. We might have 2 or 3. This guy, from day one, came out and never played the game before. And he and his buddy came out, and neither one of those people had ever played the game before. They both made a tremendous contribution. This guy ended up being a starter for us, and had a serious injury and was out several games, and still ended up making a tremendous contribution to the team. If he wants to, he can be a basketball player in the future. Of course, if he wants to, he can be any kind of player in the future. That's D'Angelo Burks. Guys don't need to shake my hand, I might get germs on you, so it's okay. This award we give just about every year. I think every year I've ever coached, we give an award called a Hustle Award. And to be honest with you, we had several people this year, I believe, who win the Hustle Award, but it doesn't just encompass hustle. That's the word basketball coaches like to use a lot. This guy, to me, never missed a practice. He gave everything he had at practice. Had tremendous work ethic. I very, very seriously, I'd be surprised if this guy knows that he's going to win this Hustle Award. But in my opinion, this guy is very coachable. I don't think any problems he ever had were because he didn't hustle. He gave everything he had, sometimes in pain, that people didn't know about. And that's Chris Gant. Next guy, the name of the award is called the Coaches Award. Get the Coaches Award, I think that can encompass a lot of things. For me, it means you pretty much play the way the coach likes you to play. You do the things the coach likes you to do, and coaches are different. The way I like to play is I like to press and run and gun and shoot the ball and go to the other end and do it again. And this guy does too. Some games he didn't do well at all as far as point production. And he'd be all down the mouth. Another game, he'd be the only guy hitting anything. Scored 15, 16, 17 points, 3 or 4 threes. He likes to play the game the way I like to see people play the game. He gets just a little bit meaner. That's James Jr. Johnson. This next award is called the Leadership Award. I don't give this award every year. I'd like to give this award every year. I don't feel like I always have somebody that can earn this award. This fella had probably the best practice habits of anybody, or as good a practice habits as anybody I've coached in a long time. He was our second leading scorer. I think, in thinking back, he's the only guy that I got really mad at all year. And some of y'all guys that played for me before know that that's kind of unusual. But these guys didn't make me mad very much this year the way they played. Got really mad at this guy one time. And the only reason I got really mad was because he wasn't doing what he'd been doing all year for me. And that's leading the team. If there's one thing a coach or this coach likes, is I like somebody up front that can lead the team. And this leadership award goes to Rob O'Kelly. This last award I haven't given, I can't remember how many years it's been since I gave this award. Coach Ashley may remember, he played for me, but I'll talk about that in a minute. I never given a most valuable player award in recent years because I mainly think basketball is such a team game. I don't like to single somebody out as being the most valuable player. But once in a while somebody rises to the position to where that's what they are. And when you're about 30 or 40 points ahead of everybody in scoring. And also, I was really surprised when I added up the rebounding chart. I told you I can't think of that. When I added up the rebounding charts, that he also was way ahead as far as our team leading rebounding. He just more or less did it all for us, and that's Nick Price. It seems that even when I'm sick, I can't take a short amount of time. But like I said, I feel like at this time of year, one time I have certain things I got to play. I already messed up the program. I told Coach Ashton, I said, when we go up there now, you're going to be first. And I've already jumped up here and given my awards already. Well, that's typical. That's typical. Coach Ashley had that done to him all year. Bunch of time. So, oh, by the way, I changed that practice plan. You're not going to have that full court like you thought you were. You know, sometimes, I bet he doesn't remember me that way when he played for me. When you coach with somebody or work with somebody, it's a whole different game. And I'm sure he's been surprised this year a lot of times. Coach Phineas was the 7th grade coach. He just, his first year to coach, he just had the best team in the league because they lost one game. And that was to Lakeview. No, I lost 2 games. They lost one to Ringo. Forgot about that. That was a fluke. Lakeview beat us early in the year, and then came over our place at the end of the year, and they beat them about 20 or 25. And that was with me taking 2 of the starters up with me. They just did tremendous. Had a tremendous year. I'm not slighting any of our former players or anything, but I honestly believe that if it's not the best bunch of 7th graders we've had, it's got to be in the top 2 or 3 of the best bunches we've ever had. And he did a tremendous job. Before I get him up here, I've got one other thing to say, and then I'm going to hush after he gets up here to 7th grade. I want to say about this 8th grade group before I forget it again. kind of hinted at it a minute ago. It's been one of the best, if not the best groups, attitude-wise, work ethic-wise we've ever had. I talk to other coaches and I tell them, we've got this best group we've had in 5 or 6 years. So how come you went into 3rd place and didn't win it all? I tell them, well, I guess it must be coaching. That's the only thing I can think about. Because I couldn't ask these guys to do any more than they did. We went 11-3, I think. I know we only lost 3 games. That's pretty good. Pretty good record. A lot of people in the league would like to have that record. We just don't like to be anything but number 1. But I'd like to say to all their parents, 7th and 8th grade folks, I can't think of a time when it's been an easier year on the old coach. They've really tried to do everything that I've asked them to do, and I appreciate it. Okay.
First of all, I'd just like to thank Coach Leonard. Remember back when I played this one, believe me, he's one coach you'll never forget. In a good way. I'd like to thank the parents for what everybody else did. I said it the other year after the play Lakeview, I was very proud of the 7th grade team. They're a super group of guys. You gotta be proud of the parents. They're super group of guys. I can introduce them. Just stand up where you are. Mark Fleetwood, Casey Fowler, Lance Summers, John Cosby, Keith Campbell, Mario Torrey, Jeremy Edmondson, Kenny Wood, P.J. Bell, Juanita First, Nell Moten. These are Nell's 6th graders, the next grade. Scott Harden, Brandon Johnson, Adam Wall. Finished the year up 8-2 and lost a double overtime game to Lakeview that really should have won. That was a short out. First award is the free throw award. We did the same game that the 8th grade did. Free throw is one thing that doesn't come naturally. I know it takes a lot of hours in the backyard shooting free throws. I know this guy did. He barely beat. We had 2 guys running for Fleetwood and Casey Fowler. Casey Fowler. He won by 1 day too. First award I'm going to give is the best rebounder. This is one of the hardest workers on the team. I was really proud of this boy. He did a super job all year. We played a game where we rebounded 3 at a time and there was no fouls. And I had to stop and hurry so we just about killed each other. But I like that. That's the kind of guys I like. But best rebounder, Sean Cowley. Next award, the leadership award. Like Coach Leonard said, you got to have at least one leader if possible. And Lamar Fleetwood did a super job. He was a point guard for us. He was the one that made the call on plays, made the big decisions for us. The Hustle Award is what we said at every break, every time we got in a huddle, we said this word, hustle. That's my favorite word, like Coach Winter said, we love to use it. This is what I look for more than anything in my players. I could have gave it to Cosby or Kingwood or Lance or Jeremy, anybody on the team, really. The hardest hustler on the team, I think, by far, if there was a ball on the ground, it was his. No doubt about it. Casey Fowler. Best 7th grade player. He played for the 8th grade the whole year. He only played a couple games, but he was 7th grade. But if he keeps working hard, develops a few more moves down low, we're going to go to the hole. He'll be dunking for too long. He'll really be fun to watch. Keep trying.
And then we're going to get the girls basketball.